What's up everyone, it's me KaiJS, and today we'll be taking a look at the brand new Godzilla 2000 figure from Godzilla vs Megaguirus from none other than S.H.MonsterArts. Just recently, a brand new Godzilla 2000 figure was fully revealed. It has a completely different mold when compared to the initial release, looking almost exactly like the Godzilla featured in the film. The figure is set to release in Japan later this year in September, with Japanese pre-orders beginning on April 4th. A US release date and price have yet to be revealed, but we can expect it to be around $100 to $120 US. Let me just say that this is probably the best S.H.MonsterArts figure I've seen in a good while. I know, I would bash them a lot in my previous videos on their Monsterverse figures, but when it comes to Toho Godzillas, that's when their best work begins to show. Just look at the new figure compared to the old one. The new one looks almost exactly like the one from the movies. I know, it's specifically stated to be the design from Godzilla vs Megaguirus, but they're both practically supposed to be the same design, so shut up. The new one looks phenomenal. We even get some insight on how new mechanisms have been implemented to improve the figure's range of motion in areas like the arms and head. They're literally screaming at our faces that the new one is the way to go. Outside of articulation, just look at that paint job. Godzilla will have hints of green on his spiky skin, as well as his signature purple that's seen on the actual suit. Of course, you have to take quality control into question, but from what we're seeing here, this looks great. This time, we won't have to pay over $200 for something like this. Well, maybe I'll have to, since Canadian dollars can be funny like that. You'd probably expect me to talk about how Hiya Toys did it better and how you should get theirs over this one. Sure, Hiya Toys will be the cheaper option, but in terms of actual quality and performance, I think MonsterArts has to take the cake here. While I have to give Hiya props for providing changeable hands and making theirs more affordable, I just like the paint job and proportions of the MonsterArts one a little bit more. Of course, that's just my opinion, and you're entitled to your own. Let me know which one you think is better and what you think about this figure in the comments. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then be sure to hit the like button, not only for YouTube's algorithm, but to let me know that I'm posting good content. If you know a Godzilla fan who's interested in these things, then maybe even consider sharing this video with them. Also, if it's your first time here, now would be a good time to check out some of my other content. Who knows, maybe if you like what you see enough, you can subscribe? It would mean a lot, and it would seriously help out. If you hit the bell, you'll also be notified when I upload again. I'm also on more social media platforms like Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, so the links to those will be in the description, as well as my Discord server. I think that covers it, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later, Kaiju Bros. Stomp on.